This is a reverse search with tactical arbitrage. This is going to be very handy during Q4, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. To get the most out of a reverse search, you should really have Storefront Stalker. Leticia, email Chris Grant and ask him for the code to put into tactical arbitrage for Storefront Stalker. I think he's in the Facebook group. If he's not, let me know and I'll send him a personal message, because I think that the code is the same, but I don't want to give you our code if it's not the same code, okay? Yeah, because uh-huh. Yeah. So you have a password, but you also, there's like a code. It's like a key that you have to put into tactical arbitrage to get it to work for Storefront Stalker. To set up the API. I don't know if you have to you might have to do it through for the Chrome extension. Right here, you might have to do it. Because I'm trying to see if you had to set up the API for Storefront Stalker. Maybe not. Maybe not. So I'm going to go, but try that out. If it doesn't work, let me know and I'll help, okay? So, yes. Yes, it's an add-on feature. Yeah, and it's only for the reverse search, Eric, and I'll explain how it works. So the way that a reverse search works is you put information into it, whether it be ASINs or UPCs or a title, or you just stalk someone's storefront and for products, and what it does is it will give you a list of stores that you can find those products at. So it's a very, very helpful tool come Q4. There are several ways that you can use it. You can import bulk codes. It's difficult to say that. I don't know why. So around Q4, everybody will be selling lists, like lists of like 100,000 toys on Amazon, or the list of the top clothes on Amazon, or whatever. So if you decide to buy that list, it'll have just all of the products on Amazon. You can put that in a tactical arbitrage and run a reverse search, and it'll tell you all the stores that you can find those products at. So it's a massive tool. There's a quick search. You can use a single or up to 100 ASINs or UPCs separated by a comma to find stores and info for those products. There's also a quick keyword search. So if there is a certain product and you know the exact name of it, or a brand or something like that, you can put that in here and do a search. Now, there's also Storefront Stalker. So if I just use this regular option over here, I can select this, and then I can scan the best sellers on Amazon. So it's going to do it by level. So I can say, okay, I want you to go on the Amazon, go to the clothing, then go to departments, then say women's, and I can say clothing, and then maybe dresses. And it will scan the storefront of Amazon's bestsellers for women's clothing, and it will give you those stores. So let me show you what that looks like. So if I Google Amazon bestsellers, it's going to give me the most popular products on Amazon. So what I just did is I went to clothing, I went to women, and then I went to clothing again, and then I went to dresses. So what I'm telling Tactical Arbitrage is to look at all of these products and tell me where I can find them at. So that's how that feature works in tactical arbitrage. Now, you can also import bulk product codes. I could. It just is going to take a while. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Yep. Mhm. Yep. And I'm going to go through an example that I have. Or what I can do is I can go to Amazon. I can select a seller, hopefully one that's not Amazon. So I can select the seller. I can go to their page, go to a list of their products. I can select the storefront stalker Chrome extension and go all ASINs from this seller or page. And what it will do is they have 20,000 products in their storefront. It's going to scan all of those products, give me all of the ASINs, and then I can upload that into Tactical Arbitrage, and I can find out where they got their 20,000 products from. Uh-huh. It says right here, 1 of 24, 1 to 24 of over 20,000 results. I don't know. I just randomly picked someone on Amazon. Like I can go back to, where was I? So all I did is I just went and selected a seller from for Speak Out. So let me go back to that page. So I could scan their storefront, although I don't know if I want to because they're 71% positive. I scanned their storefront, or I can scan this person's storefront. So I just go to their page, select products, and they only have 267 products. You see that, Leticia? So it's just that simple. So I could say to Storefront Stalker, I want all the ASINs from this seller. And then I can take that information and put it into Tactical Arbitrage to get it. So you can either do take information from a list that you buy or from someone's storefront. You can scan 100 ASINs, keyword search, or search on Amazon. It's not the store. It's more along the brands of like the product. So like if I wanted to find, like, you know those LOL dolls last year, those are really popular, I could put that in here and then see if I could find it. It's not so much the store with the reverse search, it's more the product. Then the store prices, I put my sales tax in here. For the removes, if it's going to be a single product, you can put the ranks in here. So the push rank for the rank. So like when I was looking at the dresses, I would use the push rank for clothes in this case. I'm not going to put the number of sellers because it takes everybody into consideration, and I'm not really concerned about that. Remove if the number of reviews is less than. So this is another thing I wanted to talk about. So it's saying the number of reviews on Amazon. So if the person doesn't have any reviews on a product, then that product might be too new on Amazon to get information from. So you might want to put in here 20 or 50. That way you know it's a product that has a little bit of traction and a little bit of reviews. Remove if rating is lower than 4, because anything lower than 4 can be an indication of returns. Your costs and your fees, if you have that information, you can put that in there. Your profit and ROI, talked about that the last session, so it should be 50%, and then whatever you decide your gross profit number is going to be. And then out of stock, if you want Amazon to show you, or if you want to see out of stock on Amazon results, you can select those. So what I'll do is I'll run this search and then see what I get. Now, I already have some data of a search that I ran before. So I'm going to pull that up. And I did toys. I think I did these based off of just the top selling toys at the time on Amazon. So it tells me right here the name of the product. If I click on this, it's going to take me to Target to buy the product. It tells me what the price is, if it's in stock. This will take me to the page on Amazon. This will take me to Seller Central. This is the Keepograph. The image, you can see that they do match. The match quality is 100%. It has the category. It has the ASIN. It also has the, let me scroll over. Let me make this a little bit bigger.
How do you choose the best product? When you have all this ads for the product, which criteria do you use to select the product you want to buy?
So I'll get to that in a second because we usually source them by like ROI and net, and then we decide.
For example, in this page,
Uh-huh.
you see the price of the product, the fees of the Amazon,
Yeah.
and the ROI.
Yes.
You can see.
Yeah.
For example, they say that it's minus 11.
Yeah, so what I would do is you can sort this from highest to lowest. And these are toys, and I did this like they were off season. So this is not a good example of products. But what I would do is I would sort this, and then I would select what to keep.
Okay, and then do you analyze every product? For example, over there, like you see the first product.
Yeah.
It's not good product.
So, so what I would do is I would just do a overview. So I know that everything that is out of my range, then I would delete that. So if anything is below my 50% ROI, I wouldn't even look at those. If anything is below my net, I wouldn't look at those either. Get rid of it because you don't want to waste your time looking on something that doesn't make sense. Now, if something is close, you might be able to go on that website and find a coupon or something and then add that onto it, and you can make that money. So say if something is at 45% ROI or 40% ROI, you might be able to find a coupon and a discounted gift card to where it will be at 50%. Does that make sense? But you don't want to waste your time on something that you know is not going to make you money. Like this.
But then why practical application?
I didn't put anything in there. That's why. Yeah. It won't give you. Yep. 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 If I had put in 50% ROI and I had put in what my net was going to be in my sales rank, it's only going to give me back the products that meet those criteria. For this example, I just did just a basic scan so that I could, like, when I started it, I didn't fill out any of those points just because I wanted to show you guys what information you get back with the reverse search. I just went to Amazon, so let me show you. So for this one, I went to, I did this one, and I went to departments. I went to toys. Yeah, but for this one, I went to, so I went to toys, and I went to action figures. And I ran it that way. And then, yep.
And that's all.
Yep.
So really,
yes. And a lot, toys, yeah. And this is an old scan, but usually toys don't a lot of people don't make a lot of money off of toys outside of Q4. So like there are certain toys where you can buy them outside of Q4 and you'll make money. But overall, it's a category that we really save for Q4 because that's where you're going to make more of your money, because Amazon can sell them dirt cheap and it just brings down the market. As you can see with some of these results, like the buy box is like $3 and some change. Like you're not going to make a ton of money on that. But like some board games, those are good all year round, and things like that. But for the most part, toys are not the best outside of Q4. So this is what the reverse search looks like. It'll give you where you can find the product, the price, how much it's selling for on Amazon, so that you can find those products. Because when you're doing sourcing during Q4, it's all about where can I find the product from? Where can I find these best sellers? Where can I purchase these items that are going to kind of fly off of the shelf? So being able to do a reverse search and do one the right way is important. So are there any questions about a reverse search, how to do a reverse search? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question how to use the tactical arbitrage for wholesale.
Okay.
Because we can find wholesale.
Yeah. So for wholesale, you need a wholesale list.
Yeah, I got the tool.
Okay. So for the wholesale list, all you're going to do is you just upload it right here. So it's going to give you, you hit, so let me go back. So you go,
I don't need the
storefront stalker, no. No, you don't need it. So what you do is you go to upload new file, and then it's going to give you a template here, and it's going to download down here. So you take your wholesale list that you got from the vendor, and you just have to make sure that they are in the appropriate columns. So I'm just waiting for this to open up because it's taking forever. Okay, so you got your sheet from the vendor, right? So you have to take the information that you got from the vendor and put it in this file for tactical arbitrage, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so you take the title, if you have it, the UPC, if you have that, or the ASIN, okay? You only need one of the three, okay? So if you don't have the title or the ASIN, as long as you have the UPC, you're fine. If you have the title but you don't have the UPC or the ASIN, you're fine, okay? Then you put in your price. Now your price is how much you're going to pay for it when you buy it from the vendor, okay? And then all of this stuff, you can leave this blank, okay? And then you save this file, and then you upload it. And then after you upload it, then you just go to your price adjustments. You won't really have any deductions from your wholesaler unless they give you some kind of coupon or something. Your sales tax, and then just the same things as normal. So the sales rank, leave that blank, the number of reviews, the star rating, the costs, your prep fees, and then your profit and your ROI. And then you run this, and then it will give you an evaluated list. So it'll tell you the buy box price, the FBA sellers, the merchant sellers, if Amazon is on the listing, your returns, and all of that information on the document once it's finished. I don't think I have an example of a wholesale list. Let me check real quick. Oh, I do. All right, so it tells you the source, the price. Oh, I did this with JanSport. What the adjusted price will be if it's in stock. There were some discrepancies in JanSport, so that's why I ran this list.
the source, for example, this is the name of the store.
I just didn't put anything in there, but it's JanSport, the wholesaler.
Oh, okay.
So it'll have their price, if it's in stock, the Amazon title, the link to Seller Central. If
And
the
87.50 for the price for 10
for this backpack, it's $87.50 from the wholesaler.
for one,
Yeah, for one.
but it's a quantity and quality. How many?
So the quality is does the picture match what's on Amazon? That's what the match quality is. But it's just one of these backpacks is $87.50 if I wanted to buy it wholesale. It's selling on Amazon for $174.95. Does that make sense? Okay. And then the if it matches, who has the buy box right now?
Gross profit is $30.
Yep. The 90-day, 30-day price, the gross profit, the gross ROI. If Amazon was in stock in the last 30 days, the number of new sellers, the sales rank, when this information was last updated, so this is pretty old data, the sales rank, the estimated monthly sales if it's available, the reviews, and the rating. So the number of reviews and then the star rating.
This information they estimated you say same information like
It depends. They each use different methods of calculating what that number is. So sometimes it can vary based on the software. So it can be drastically different or it can be the same.
I'll give you an
Yeah, the same thing with how many does it a little bit. Tactical Arbitrage does it. Jungle Scout does it. Yes. Yes, we have like a lifetime discount, so you pay for it once and you never have to pay for it again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One time we have a discount, but I don't think it was that expensive. Did you use the code, the discount?
I think
We have one on the website. It's okay. So if you go to the members file section. Right here, there's this software discounts. Storefront Stalker, code ACE25 will get you 25 off of the lifetime fee.
I think I put the code, but they don't get it. They
So it should be 149.25.
because I put some codes.
Yeah. Okay, because this is the one, so like it took off that amount right here and you just have to pay for it. So what you might want to do is try reaching out to them and tell them that you had the code, but it wasn't working at the time, or see if they'll give you some of your money back for it, okay? Yep, but this is lifetime, so after you pay for it once, Eric, you don't have to pay for it again. Okay. Stalker, yep. Is monthly, yep. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe just go with there is training on I'll let you send an email to support and I'll send you the information. Yeah. Well, some of it, yeah. Okay, are there any other questions?
The place that they give information about software
Mm-hmm.
is like
Yep. It's like a academy where you have to pay to learn it. Yeah. Or
going to
Mhm.
have to push back,
Yeah.
and I just like one question who
Yeah.
feedback,
Yeah.
but it's not the same.
Okay. Send a I have to remember the name of it. So I have to get it. So send me an email. Yep. It's Chris Grant. He does it. Chris Grant, and I think Nate McAllister does it. But just send an email to support and just that you're interested in the tactical.
What kind of software they teach? What kind of
No, just tactical arbitrage. Yep.
So they specialize in arbitrage and how to maximize it.
Yep. Yeah. James Dale, that is not the one-time fee, was for Storefront Stalker, not tactical arbitrage. That one is monthly. Storefront Stalker is a lifetime subscription. All right, are there any other questions before I stop this one and start the next one? The next one is probably going to be a little bit of a quick section. It's not going to be super long. I'm going to talk about just an intro, you're welcome, James, to a VLOOKUP and explain what a VLOOKUP is. Because I know that that was something that you guys weren't utilizing the last time, so I just want to go into it a little bit. So I'm going to stop this session. If there are any other questions, you can always email support, and I'll be happy to answer those.